All right, Tommy, I've wanted to do this for a while, but I thought, well, before you really worry about what went wrong, it sounds like you got a lot of other things that you need to sort out first, like getting your stuff back. Sounds like some sketchy things happened at the airport, but it has been a little while and you were talking about it again. So I don't know if I'm the only one. And someone might have gotten here before I did. Now, this is irrespective of the fact that it sounds to me like they did some questionable things. Although what new developments have happened since then, well, I haven't seen any, but I miss things online. So the beginning and the end of it is how, when it comes to religion here, and the only way it enters into this, you got to think like the security guy, even a sketchy one. Okay. Because if a terrorist slips through, it's their ass. Now, it's their ass if they got caught stealing from somebody too. I got nothing to say to that. That's between them, you, and the lawyer. I got outside my pay grade, and by that I mean I don't know anything about it. So I want you to get your stuff back. It's just not something I don't think I can help with. Your lawyer, the guy that you talk to, he's the guy, not me. However, you mentioned Tommy Robinson and how he had gotten in, and why didn't you? That's the key there. Notwithstanding the fact that he's a public figure, a well known ally, even if it wasn't the case, they know what to look for with religious people, religious Jews in particular, or converts, I should say, people who are going through the conversion process mid-gear. I don't think I've said that term since I was anyway. So there's a term. It's called Marit Ayin, also called Marit Ayin if you're going by the Ashkenazic pronunciation. It's a double-sided mitzvah. One, it basically has to do with how things are perceived. And this is important because you were wearing Haredi garb. So this is what spooked them. Okay. A Haredi, a Hasidic, even just Orthodox Jew would always have this, anyone who's religious would have this in mind. So the rule is, first and foremost, somebody might technically not be violating the law. They might not technically they might not technically be violating the Torah, but it might look like they are. For instance, let's say that you have neighbors that can hear, loud banging noises in your apartment. It's halakhically acceptable to have your washing machine on a timer. Let's say that you want to have everything ready to go to put in the dryer or ready to get hung out at the end of Shabbat. It's acceptable to have a timer, to have your dry clothes with the soap in it in the washing machine, to have it run at, what does the sun go down in England? Something like 4:30 now, something like that. Um, so let's say you have it set for 3:45, so that when you get done and after you get done, you do Havdalah. Now you can go and you can put things in a dryer. You can hang them out, whatever you're going to do. You probably hang them out. You're up in the country. It would be Marit Ayin comes in where, yeah, but you live in an apartment and your neighbors can hear that thing and they're going to think you're just doing the laundry. You're supposed to take that into consideration. Don't set the timer, deal with it, because if your neighbors hear that, unless you know they know that that is not you doing the laundry, that thing is on a timer. You're supposed to deal with the inconvenience. You're making it look like you're doing. The other one would be having the TV on in the middle of the day. If anybody can see a TV from outside the window, anything like that. Okay. Well, in reverse, basically it goes like this. This is the important part. This is the part that's relevant to what I believe happened with you. Don't violate a mitzvah, but if you must, hide it. Hide it. So let's say that you're going to a brothel. Okay, let's just have fun with this. Marit Ayin says it's not okay to do that. Okay, it's not okay to do that, but if you must, even though you should not be doing that, the very least you can do is not make it look like one of yours is doing it. So, you're not going to a brothel wearing tzitzit, even wearing the threads that would reveal you as an Orthodox Jew or any Jew. You would blend in with the Gentile population in the red light district, whatever it is. You're still violating, okay? You're still in violation of a mitzvah, but you're dressed like any other person. You're not making it look bad for your own people. Another one would be if you have to work on Shabbat. You're not supposed to work on Shabbat, okay? But let's say your back is against the wall. There's something that is a matter of your kids living out on the street. If you don't, okay, all right, tuck the seat in, do whatever you're going to do so that nobody sees. You might even shave. You go in disguise. You get a job outside of town so no one recognizes you. You still shouldn't be doing it, but considering the situation that you are in, you make the decision on your own. Okay, but at least don't make it reflect on your own people. Okay. This is a big deal in the Orthodox world. Now, I want to be very clear. The Orthodox world does not, the Hasidic world, none of them say, yeah, it's okay to do it as long as you hide it. That's not what they're saying. They're saying, don't do it. But if there's nothing I can do to change your mind on whatever circumstances you think are exceptional, don't make it reflect on the rest of us. Okay. You were traveling on Rosh Hashanah, right? Was Rosh Hashanah? When they saw I believe that when they saw a guy in Haredi garb coming off of an airplane, I believe bells went off. Probably literally once somebody passed it word to another. They don't expect to see tzitzit and yarmulkes coming off a plane on this day because they know if a Haredi were going to travel on a day that is not permitted to travel, he's going to be disguised as a goy. And that's what I believe freaked them out. So take that as my point of view. I'm no expert on this. I am married to an Israeli. I should have timed this so that it's going to be tricky, okay? But I don't mind doing a follow-up on this either. So I hope you're getting this sorted out. I hope you're getting your stuff back, Tommy. And yeah, more to come. I hope to converse about this more in the future. To be sure, I'm not scolding you in any way. I'm just trying to make sense out of what happened here. That's all.